Hey everybody, I have made a contactless sign-out sheet for students to leave the classroom so they don't have to carry anything with them or anything like that, or touch any papers. You don't have to keep track of papers and stuff like that. So basically, here's how it works. I will include the form if you just want to make a copy of it and change what you need to change. I'll include it, or you can make your own. But basically, I made a Google form. And then very simple, I just made sure that it was collecting student email addresses, and that's just a backup part. And you can do that under settings, right? And you can collect email addresses. All right, so I just asked some very simple questions. I just said, first name, last name, what time are you leaving, and where are you going? And then what I did was based on what they said here, it goes to a different response. So if they say bathroom, locker, or office, it just submits the form. But there's some other ones, like if they wanted to see another teacher, try to go to the nurse or the counselor. Based on those answers, it takes them to different sections. So if they want to see another teacher, it asks what the teacher name is. If they said they wanted to go to the nurse, it tells them to come see the teacher, me, and they can only click OK on that one. And if they want to go to the counselor, I have linked up the counselor's request form to come see her, and then they can also only say OK, and it says to come see me, and they submit the form. And so what it looks like in the when they do this is, so I'm going to go, and it is 11:19, and I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I just click next, and I hit submit, and I've now signed out. And so I have a link here that it says when you return, please click this link, and that's the sign in form. Of course, if they close that out on their Chromebook and they don't leave it up, it's right here at the bottom of this page in a QR code form that I'm posting by the door. And so you can see on my sign out sheet and the response sheet, there it is. I've signed out to go to the bathroom at 11:19. So when I return, I take my Chromebook and I either scan the sign in QR code, or if I've left my Chromebook open, I can click this link. Either way, it takes me to the sign in form. So on the sign in form, it's much simpler. It's just your name and what time you came back. All right. And so if they click on that, takes them to the sign in form, looks identical, and I'm like, all right, I'm back. And it's now 11:20. And I just click submit, and that's it. And you can see on the sheet, what I have down here at the bottom is I have the responses going from both sheets to this, or both forms to the exact same sheet. And so here was when I signed out, and down here at the bottom, I named it sign out. And then on this other tab, this is where I signed back in, and I was back at 11:20. So if you would like to do that for your class, that's how you do it. I will put a copy of each form in there, and you can copy it and make your own form and just change the names and change put a different order, whatever you'd like to do, change the picture at the top and stuff like that. To make your QR codes, the best one I've found is if you just search QR code generator. I like the second one that shows up on Google. It's called theqrcodegenerator.com. So you click on that, and it should be green, a green page. Make sure you click on the URL right there, and so you just go to your form. So here is my form. Just go to the live version of the form and copy that link, and go to this and paste that link in there, and it automatically gives you the QR code, and you can save it right there. And so I saved it, and I printed those off on a sheet like this that'll be by the door. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe.